Hi Cancer, welcome to your daily tarot reading. Thank you for joining me in this reading. I am going to be using the Lightseers deck and the Lover's Oracle deck for the reading. So remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever you feel does not. So let's find out what messages come through with the cards. So the first card we have is the Page of Pentacles. With this card, you could be dealing with an earth sign, so a Taurus or a Capricorn or even a Virgo. Next, we have the Three of Wands. With this card, you could be dealing with a fire sign, so Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. And finally, we have the Fool card. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups, you could be dealing with a water sign, so another Cancer, perhaps a Pisces or a Scorpio. Okay, so with the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing you getting more than what you expect when it comes to this card, because this is about being able to even get perhaps like a wish fulfillment. And I'm seeing it being something that is bringing about a lot of joy, a lot of contentment in this connection. So this is a card that shows a very positive period in this connection at this time. And even if you are single, perhaps you may be in a place whereby you are very satisfied with where things are right now, and I'm seeing you showing up as even being very empowered in that place. So with the Page of Pentacles, with this card, this is a card that's also showing things perhaps moving forward at a very steady pace, but also it is moving forward in the direction that perhaps you may want it to go in. So this is also about things getting serious, and it's also about having certainty about the direction that you would like things to go in, and also believing in a connection. So I'm seeing both people being able to devote a lot of energy, a lot of time, and a lot of hope into this connection, and also being able to put in what is necessary in order to make things grow, and also to make everybody feel seen, and in order to make everybody feel as though this connection is one that is worthwhile. So definitely I'm seeing a connection that's very worthwhile, and I'm seeing one that brings a lot of happiness and a lot of satisfaction to both people in the connection. So there's also this element of being able to indulge. So this is about being able to also enjoy in some good times as well. And also with the Three of Wands, this card is a card that shows being able to perhaps be very pleased with the decisions that you have made, and being able to contemplate or look over with the decisions you have made. So I'm seeing this connection may be one that is perhaps even one that feels as though you have gotten more than what you expected out of another person, or out of a connection overall. This could be a period whereby perhaps you are looking at what led you here, and you are very satisfied with having had made the decisions you have made to bring you to this point in time. So with the Three of Wands, this card also shows being able to perhaps consider making some plans for the future. And that may be something that perhaps is coming to mind when it comes to this connection and moving it forward. So this other person in this connection could also be perhaps making some plans as well. And with the Three of Wands, this is also a card that shows travel, it shows distance. So there could even be perhaps that possibility to be able to travel or to go the distance in some way with this connection. It can also show long distance relationships. So as far as long distance relationships and all of these other positive cards, such as the Nine of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, perhaps things are becoming more serious. Perhaps you may even making plans to be able to meet. And I'm seeing that may be some plans that are going, those may be some plans that are going quite well at this time as well. So also with the Fool card, this is a card that is all about being able to allow yourself to experience some new experiences. So this brings back some kind of excitement into things. This is about being able to perhaps even try new things, new experiences. And so I'm seeing that perhaps you may be in a place where you're very content, and perhaps it comes to mind the idea of being able to perhaps push this contentment further and seeing where it can go. And with the Fool card, this is about being able to embark on a journey that is perhaps new to you, and being able to enter into perhaps a new experience that is also very exciting. And the Fool card is a card that also shows beginner's luck. So I'm seeing that some pleasant surprises could also be coming in with being able to be open to perhaps a new experience. So also with the Three of Wands, and that being about distance and travel, and also making plans. Perhaps you may be even getting an opportunity to perhaps travel, or maybe those are some plans that you may be considering. With the Fool card, this is showing that perhaps that may be a decision that could lead to perhaps what is a very pleasant surprise for both people in this connection. So I'm seeing this may be a very exciting time, and I'm seeing that the Fool card also brings some excitement to what is perhaps a very serious connection with that Page of Pentacles. Or you may be even meeting somebody who's different. Somebody comes from perhaps a different walk of life. And with the Fool card, this is about being able to embrace a new opportunity and also taking that leap of faith. And with the Fool card, this is very lucky energy, especially in the upright position. So I'm seeing that perhaps you may even be very lucky in that pursuit. So I'm going to pull out a card from the Lovers Oracle deck. So I'm going to pull out 3 cards. One for this connection, one for the other person, and one for you, Cancer. So I'm going to start with the card for you. So this is the card that came out. It says freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Okay, so with the Nine of Cups, and that being all about being in a place where you are very content, perhaps with this connection, I'm seeing that perhaps with any direction that you may want to go to, perhaps this is a good time. There is the sense that perhaps everything that you want is where it should be, and perhaps you are in a position whereby you are able to free yourself up to be able to welcome more opportunities or more possibilities. Perhaps this is about having the freedom to go after what you want as well. So I'm going to pull out a card for the other person involved in this connection. So this is the card that came out, and it says passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Okay, so this card, I'm getting it pertaining to the Nine of Cups. And this is about perhaps the energy at this time is one that is very light-hearted, and it could be one that feels very passionate in nature. And also there could be perhaps this attraction that is also around at this time. So if you are single, perhaps this could also be about being able to attract. But I'm getting this other person is perhaps also enjoying where things are with this connection. So I'm gonna pull out a card for this overall connection. So this is the card that came out, and it says embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Okay, so that is the message I am getting with these cards, Cancer. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you in tomorrow's reading. Bye, Cancer.